Hi, welcome back to the Joy of Civ. My name's Christian, I'm your host. We're getting into Civ 7 here on the channel, so this is very early days in my experience with the game, and I don't really have themed series planned at this point. I feel like I need to get into the game and understand it a bit more before I can start to tease apart what might be interesting themes. So this is just going to be what I'm going to call an early days themed series. So you're going to see me play through and kind of learn the game as I go here. So that's basically it. Not a whole lot of a bombshell of an announcement of a series, but hopefully you can just find some good relaxing Civ gameplay and my early thoughts on the game as I go through it. So let's jump into the game. We're going to be playing as a random leader of a random civilization, and let's see what happens. I'm glad you're here. All right, so here we are, the launch screen. I have picked Immortal difficulty level, standard game speed. We're going to go with a fractal map and small size map. And like I said in the intro, we're going to do a random Civ random leader. So let's see what we get here.
The waters flood again, preparing the lands for new growth.
All right.
Here Egypt will
Amina
compel the world
of
to
Egypt.
behold the wonders it works.
So let's see, we get a special military unit, the Medjay. No maintenance cost, +3 combat strength in friendly territory, double inside a settlement. A Jeti, great person with 1 charge, can be trained in cities with a necropolis. And the specific JT received is random. Each JT can only be received once. Cost increases each time. And let's see, we have a couple of buildings. A mastaba gives extra culture in gold for desert terrain and wonders. And then the mortuary temple. Looks like this is extra gold and happiness for navigable rivers and wonders. So I think building some wonders will be a good move for us playing as Egypt. So let's jump in and check out the map. All right, so I'm immediately going to turn off the grid because I think the map looks much nicer without the grid. We'll leave these resource icons on here at first as we think about settling here. All right, so it looks like we have a navigable river right up here, which will be nice for that one building at least, the mortuary temple, I think it was. And yeah, we have some decent resources here. The camels are going to be nice. I've learned that they give you extra resource slots in cities, so that'll be useful. And we have sheep in the area. This is one thing I think is funny. When you select the settlers, the resource icons go away. It's kind of like the opposite of what I would expect. I don't know if that's a bug or just something they did for reasons that I don't understand. We'll take a look at the resource icons real quick here. Something I've noticed in early games is that you just often find, there aren't a ton of fabulous resources to begin with. Let's take a look at the settler lens real quick. I want to see, I basically wanted to know if this tile had fresh water, and it does, I think, because it's adjacent to that navigable river. So I think I'm going to move here, mainly because I want to, I guess, work the sheep right away. It seems like a pretty good tile. So that's what we're going to do. Move into that tile. We'll found our city on the next turn. All right, let's found our capital. There we go. Wasset. And we're going to go with a scout right away turn off these resource icons. Or I guess the yield icons, the resource icons, I'll turn off with Q, just like in Civ 6. Although I have found those keys don't work if you have a unit selected, so that's something to keep in mind. Okay, here's our scout. Let's go this way and do the search mission. And looks like we have a few special sites we can go investigate. There's one off the coast. I'll have to wait till sailing. So that's good to see. All right, we can grow our city. We have a couple nice tiles to work right away. We'll start with these sheep. They're giving us extra production and happiness on top of just what we get from the tile. So that is really nice. Let's see. I feel like sailing might be a good move. So let's start there. All right, and we're gonna go get ourselves a military apart from our scout underway. I found that the independent powers so far in my early days of playing are pretty formidable. And if you don't have a military ready to go, you can really be caught out. I haven't yet really faced the huge wrath of the independent powers in that way. I've been pretty well prepared, but I can imagine it going pretty poorly. Alright, the discontented subjects of a departed lord have disturbed his tomb. They haul out the riches buried with him, tribute stolen from their own chopped hands. And we can go for culture or gold. Gold might be nice in order to help us purchase maybe a granary or something quickly in the capital, but yeah, I think we'll do that because this is really just a little over 4 turns of culture and this is more turns of gold. Oh, we got a snowstorm up in the north. Improve that tile, that's nice. Alright, we've got an independent power here. Came from this direction down here, so we'll keep an eye out for military in that direction. But we're going to move toward this campfire for now. Let's see what we find here. A hunter has crafted an ingenious new portable trap. Techniques this elegant are sure to spread fast, so we can set traps and gain science and food, or we can impose hunting regulations and get culture. Well, let's this time around, let's jump for this culture option in hopes of getting our government more quickly, getting to slot some social policies. All right, we have our first military unit, Medjay. We need quite a bit more gold before we can purchase a granary. Let's get another scout now that we have someone to protect our city here. We'll do a bit of limited scouting with the Medjay. I really, really like the diversity of units in the game. I was a little skeptical of the idea of there being civs in every era that have unique buildings, units, everything like that. It seemed like, I don't know, I was a little stuck on the idea of a civilization only having its peak at a certain time in history, and instead it's like everyone's at their peak, but it just makes for a very, I don't know, compelling and interesting world to explore when you see all the different unique units, buildings, tile improvements, all these things, no matter the age that you're in the game. So I've been converted to that, at least, as I've been playing here in the early days. Get some fishing nets out here, fishing boats, on this navigable river. Alright, so we're going to head up north here. It looks like that blizzard has passed. And we'll come up here to the ruin that's in the fog of war. Let's see what our Medjay can find down this way. Get some vegetated plains. Oh, it looks like we have met someone. Himiko, Queen of Wa. We'll start with a friendly greeting here. It's gonna let her know where our capital is. Can't do any endeavors. It's just because we don't have enough influence yet. We'll get there. Oh, our unit was damaged somehow. Could have been that blizzard. I'm not sure. Alright, we don't want to wander too far because we don't want to leave Waset undefended. Okay, respond to diplomatic action. Glad we got 10 more influence because now we can support this, and I like the idea of... I think I like this idea at least. Yeah, we'll go for some extra happiness. Okay. Let's check out our civics tree here, especially our Egyptian ones. Rival of Hapi. This is where we get to build the mortuary temple. And then Scales of Anubis lets us build that mastaba. This one will be nice for scouting. I see it. Minor rivers do not end unit movement. Boy, these really take a long time to research, though. Anything we go into does, though. So, we're going to go with mysticism, I think, because I want to be able to get a pantheon. And hopefully our culture will improve here, or we'll find more possibilities to boost culture via narrative events. Alright. We're going to go with this one here. I like the wonder production boost, and I also like the culture boost, in fact. Okay, let's go with this extra culture. Let's see how, actually, so we got 16 turns. What if we slot this in? How's that going to impact it? Well, we'll see. It probably will recalculate next turn. Oh, okay. Worshippers have congregated under the torchlight of a shrine. The image of their deity looks down on them from a pedestal, forgotten by some, but not all. The option to gain some gold or gain some culture. And we're going to jump at the culture this time. That really boosted things. We'll see if that might have forced that recalculation. Maybe 10 turns is the best we're going to get, but that shaves 6 turns off. It's pretty fantastic. Alright, now that we have our second scout out here, we're going to start working this Medjay back up. I just wanted to see what was on the coast here. Let's toggle these resource icons back on real quick. Could found a city down this way, I suppose. Although, might not be. Maybe over on this river. We'll see. Got more exploring to do. Alright, we're gonna do a search now. Okay, that didn't reveal very much. Let's see, this is Himiko. She's probably somewhere that way, though, based on seeing her scout over there. I'll do a search over here. Okay, we've got another coastal edifice, so when we research sailing, we'll be able to get out there and claim those. Looks like the land is going to continue down here, so eventually we'll want to scout that out. Yeah, we'll make our way over there because in just a couple turns we'll be able to embark and investigate the coastal edifice. Looks like we just discovered a new continent. Got some really cool mountainous terrain here. The river flowing through, and looks like some silk over this way. I have to say, I like that the map doesn't jump around so much. It really fits my playstyle where I'm happy to just kind of sit and check out a certain area of the map and not have it just flash away real quick. Alright, Himiko would like open borders. That's going to give us extra gold. Yeah, I like that idea. That's fine by me. Let's see if we can find the independent power that we encountered their scout a while ago. Boy, we've got big mountain here, volcano.
The fair breeze blew, the white foam flew,
sailing.
The furrow followed free. We were the first that ever birthed.
All right, let's see our narrative choice now. Oh wow, I don't know if I've ever seen one like this. So the unit or model showing up there. Swords of the Shining Land. At the borders live the fierce Medjay people, elite warriors who live as nomads. They would be formidable foes, but it seems their intention is peaceful collaboration and service. We will train our own Egyptian soldiers in the way of the Medjay, bring their strength into ours. We will have to train these troops rapidly, though. The Medjay may not remain in one place for long. And let's see, we would gain 15% production toward training Medjay. This is how one manages both enemies and allies, no matter how friendly a warrior appears. Bear in mind, their one purpose is death. Disperse an independent power with a Medjay, and then we get a militaristic attribute point. I don't think we're going to go for a militaristic game, so we're going to try to gain 5 Medjay here within 20 turns. Alright, let's look at this tech tree. So I'd like to get up to writing so we can boost our science. So we're going to go with pottery here. It'll also let us build a brickyard and improve any clay pits that we build. Okay. So we still can't purchase a granary or a fishing key. Fishing key we're just able to build here recently. So we could go for another Medjay toward that project. Although I really would like to see our city begin to grow a bit more. So we could, yeah, we'll be able to purchase a Medjay soon. Maybe we should build the fishing key. And then we can station our... Yeah, we can put our citizens to work. Oh, I think we can do it there, right? Oh, no, we can't. Maybe not until the building is complete. That's a little unfortunate, but we still have some decent options for working tiles. Go there for now. Alright, well this Medjay can explore this coastal edifice. Let's see what we find here. Pearl divers have made this stretch of coast a favorite site, but they do not allow others access. So we can force access and have a pearls resource appear, or we can get some bonus gold. That would probably let us purchase a granary. Let's see. We have some pearls over there. Let's see if any of this is fresh water. No, no fresh water there. I think we're gonna go with the gold. We're very close now to being able to purchase a granary. Okay, and there's our second Medjay. Go ahead and build fortifications with that one. Yeah, look at this really fantastic looking mountainous area. I do like that. Got an island off the coast here. Let's go ahead and explore the coastal edifice. The gods have favored them with a more abundant harvest than they could ever need, fishermen say. They don't wish to spoil, but aim to be compensated for their labor. Okay, so we can get a bunch of food if we spend some gold, which I don't want to do. We'll just go ahead and take a smaller amount of food. Alright, let's see here. Alright, I really would like to be able to access that tile. So we'll build a farm here, and I think that'll let us get some fishing boats out here the next time our city grows. Ah, here we go. There's that independent power. Looks like they've trained a galley here. With Wasset defended at this point, at least a little, and our scout over here is not seeing any approaching independent power units. We'll do a bit more exploration here. And let's see, I think we'll go ahead and maybe set up a watchtower with this scout, or a lookout. Keep an eye on what's going on with that independent power. It's a nice lake here. Oh, look at that. We've got another coastal edifice right there. Blacksmiths at the seaside forge have taken to using salt brine to quench their metal. Traders will clamor for this superior steel. Alright. We'll go for this production and science boost here. have a storm impacting the independent power up that way. Oh, we've met someone else.
Đêm
Trunk
nay mọi
track.
gió mát trên đỉnh Fansiban và dòng chảy êm đềm tĩnh lặng của sông Hồng. Các ngươi đến đây.
All right. We'll go for a neutral greeting this time around. I don't feel like we need to spend the influence. And that does allow us to start an endeavor. We'll see about open markets. All right. I guess we'll go ahead and accept this one. I don't feel like getting on her bad side at this point. Oh boy. The storm has really impacted our scouts' health here. Try to set our tower back up. I hope when it blows or continues to blow through, it doesn't destroy the scout. Got another navigable river and a small lake here. Alright, let's do a search mission. Oh boy. I don't know if I want to give her extra science at this point. I'm definitely lagging behind in science already. I'm gonna risk rejecting this one. Alright, there's our fishing key. And we're gonna go ahead and let's see, how are we doing? We have 15 turns to build 3 more Medjay, which I think we can do. In the meantime, we're gonna purchase a granary. And I think I like the idea of doing that maybe over in this area here. Grow some more farmland around it, maybe. And let's go ahead and get to work on the Medjay. Yes, trailing in technology. I'm not too surprised. Okay, so there's Himiko's borders. Oh, and she's got a new settlement.
There is another world, but it is in this one.
And here's our
All
chance
are made
to
of clay.
get a pantheon. We're gonna keep our culture policy though, I think. Alright, yes, let's grab this tile right here. Very productive. Fishing boats tile. And we're gonna go for writing. Okay, so we do need more culture. It's looking pretty bleak right now. So let's go for Scales of Anubis. Alright, this would be a nice one to get us some more culture. Oh, this is also pretty powerful. It's a great way to get early influence, it seems like. Alright, we're gonna go for Goddess of Festivals in hopes of boosting our culture that way. Could really use to get another settlement out for our civilization here as well. Maybe that'll be our next purchase. There's the special units of the Mississippians. Some sort of flaming archer. Oh, the burning arrow archers. Alright, let's do a search here. Alright, we found a campfire. Wonder if that Trung Track scout will get there before ours will. We'll find out. Okay, we've got a celebration. Yeah, let's boost that culture. And we'll go for some extra production in science. Our gold's looking pretty good right now. Okay, we got another Medjay. Ooh, 4 turns to get a settler. We still have 12 turns to get our next couple Medjay. So let's go for the settler. And I do like the idea of maybe settling down this way somewhere. So let's explore down here a little ways. This is a really nice city location here, or settlement location. We're going to be able to access the coast here as well as this lake, and honestly they've got access to our city if they wanted to come and attack as well via the water, so that's something to keep an eye on. Some pretty cool looking coastal cliff area here. Hey, look at that, we've got a cave to explore. Alright, let's see what we find. Shepherds have found a cave perfect for aging various cheeses. Locals find their unique musk irresistible. Those in the capital will find them a pure delicacy. So we can sample the cheese, or we can study the technique. We're going to study. We need to boost that culture. There we go. Explore this campfire here as well. A group of dancers has withdrawn to the wilderness to focus on their craft. They stretch their bodies as they reach for perfection. Those who touch it become legends. So we can compose songs and get culture and happiness, or organize a traveling show. Yeah, we're gonna keep boosting that culture. It's really helping to move that expensive cultural discovery along. Alright, let's do another search mission here and see. Whoa! Got an erupting volcano. Also what appear to be Trung Track's borders. What's this here? Maybe that's just regular looking, yeah, some regular reef. Boy, the terrain just looks so cool in this game. Oh, and there's another campfire. Alright, we got our settler. Very good. Let's get back on the Medjay production. So let's take a look at this settler lens here. No recommended city options down here, but I do like that we have some gold. If we build it here, we'd be able to reach that gypsum as well, but here we've got access to 2 golds and a wine. I think this is where we'll build. We'll also be on the coast. So let's send that settler over there. We'll bring the Medjay up to escort. Okay, very close to exploring the campfire. Embarked units look really cool. Get to see the guys hanging out on the deck of their little ship, little boat. And let's go ahead and explore right away. Petty warlord has driven a community of artisans from their home. They have been building chariots. Anyone who helps them reclaim their home is welcome to them. Oh, we get a chariot if we spend 50 gold. I think we're going to take that chariot. There we go. The warlord is gone, happy with a small bribe, and the artisans are only too eager to return to work. So now this chariot can actually come and escort the... Oh, whoops, I just moved the Medjay. Thought I was picking the chariot. Actually, where did the chariot go? Maybe I can't select it right now. Or maybe I misclicked. There it is. Okay, well. I'm gonna do a search operation here. This landmass is looking pretty interesting right now. This looks like it might be a really large lake.
The god Anubis said,
All right, there's our
"Pass thou, for thou knowest the names."
unique Egyptian civic. We can gain some gold by stationing Medjay in our settlements. We can build a mastaba. And that's a good policy for wonder building. Speaking of wonders, why don't we research something that's going to unlock one? We'll go for discipline. All right, well at this point I think I'm going to wrap this up. We'll start out the next episode by founding our second settlement and continuing on with these early days of playing Civilization VII. So I'm glad you joined and caught up on the progress and what's going on here in the game. And I hope you'll continue to watch and also to enjoy playing Civ VII on your own if you have the game. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.